Boss chiseled me out of $100 and paid the price. I do copier and printer work for offices, mostly government buildings. Last spring, I got sent to a county records office way out past the interstate, the kind of place where you lose cell signal if a cloud passes over. The job was a full week, new equipment install, and I'd be sharing a back room with 6 county workers who came and went all day. The office manager out there, a woman named Dottie, ran a copy shop on the side for the county. Birth certificates, deed copies, that kind of thing. Their yearly copy budget was something like $1,200. I asked her if there was any way to get free run of the machines while I tested them, since I'd be printing test pages constantly anyway. She said if I brought breakfast for the staff a couple mornings that week, she'd let it slide and log it as testing, not personal use. I called my boss, Wade, right there in the parking lot to run it by him. He said go for it, said it was a steal compared to what the county would have charged us for copy access otherwise. I remember him laughing and saying, cheap tacos for free toner, sounds like a deal. So Monday and Wednesday that week, I drove into the one town nearby before sunrise and picked up 2 rounds of breakfast tacos from a place called Rosita's, egg and chorizo, wrapped in foil, still warm when I laid them out on the break room table. Everybody loved it. Dottie let me run test sheets all week without charging us a dime, which saved way more than what I spent. The tacos came out to $105.40 total. I kept every receipt, stapled them to my expense form, and turned it in with my credit card statement at the end of the billing cycle, about 10 days after Wade had signed off on it over the phone. He denied it. Just a flat no, kicked back to me through the accounting portal with a note that said personal food purchases are not reimbursable. I called him about it, reminded him he told me to go for it, right there on speakerphone in the truck. He didn't even try to remember it different. He just said, you should have gotten it in writing. That was it. No apology, no half offer to split it. I was irritated, but $100 wasn't worth burning a bridge over, so I let it go. I finished the install, the equipment worked fine, and less than a week later I was already on a different job for a different client across the state. 2 months went by. Then Wade called me on a Tuesday afternoon, first week of July, asking if I was free to start a new project on the 1st of next month. Bigger job, new client, a logistics company called Bramwell Freight that wanted their whole regional office wired and outfitted before their grand reopening. He said it straight out. This one's all hands on deck, nights and weekends. They're trying to impress a client that could triple their business. We haggled over the day rate for a bit. He came up, and I agreed to it. He said he'd get me the schedule. A couple days before the 1st, Wade called again, said the engagement paperwork was headed to my email, and to keep an eye out for it. I told him I'd changed my mind. Told him I wasn't taking the job after all. He lost it. I mean, actually screamed into the phone, said, you agreed to work this project weeks ago. We've got a client counting on this. Nights and weekends were the whole point. I already told them we were fully staffed. I let him get it all out. Then I said it back to him, word for word. You should have gotten it in writing. Dead silence on the line. I could hear him breathing, trying to figure out if I was serious. I was. He tried backpedaling fast. Said he didn't mean it like that. Said we could work something out. Maybe make up the $100 plus a bonus if I still came on. I told him I'd already committed to something else that week, which was true. I'd picked up a smaller job 2 towns over that actually paid on time. I heard through a guy I used to work with that Wade spent the next 3 days calling every contractor in his contacts trying to fill the spot, and ended up bringing on someone who'd never touched that kind of installation before. Bramwell's reopening got pushed back 4 days because half the equipment wasn't set up right. The client Wade was so desperate to impress, ended up going with a different vendor for their next 2 locations. Wade still owes me $105.40. I've still got the receipts, stapled together, sitting in a folder in my truck. Some habits are hard to break.